Welcome to this session of preparing for your room selection process. This video will focus on how to use the housing system to select your room. Once your selection time has arrived, you'll need to log into the housing portal through your MyBGSU account. This is similar to how you completed your housing application. Prior to doing this, we in the Office of Residence Life encourage you to have done the following. 1. Your room selection time is based upon the time that you made your initial payment. Knowing this, it's important to rank order your building preferences, as your first choice may not be available when you log into the system. Having a plan of which order you'll select your building in will make the process go smoother. Each student should rank all of our residence halls prior to logging into the system. 2. Knowing what meal plan you'll want, as you'll select your meal plan during this step of the process. And 3. If you have a confirmed roommate prior to receiving your selection time, talk to your roommate. Understand what each of you are looking for and know what buildings and the order you'll go in prior to logging into the system. Remember, confirmed roommates can assign each other. We'll explore that more later. Now that you have all those three items taken care of, let's walk through how you'll select a room using the housing system. Once your selection time has arrived, you'll log into the housing system through your MyBGSU portal and arrive at a page similar to this one. What you'll want to do is hover over Application and click on it. Then you'll go down here and click 2015-2016 academic year. Your application should look very similar to this. It will show not complete. Your application will not be complete until you have selected a room and confirmed your meal plan. At this point, you'll hit Save and Continue. This is going to bring you to selection information. Right here is what you'll see is the selection time that you've been given. Once this time has hit, you'll be able to move through the system. If this selection time has not happened yet, the system will stop you at this point. Since our selection time has happened, we can hit Save and Continue. This brings us up to the room page. This is where we'll actually look for our room. You can look for your room in two ways. You can use the Room Search Wizard here or the Room Search Wizard here. They both will get you to the same place. The thing you'll not want to do at this point is hit Save and Continue. Hitting Save and Continue at this point will move you on to the meal plan selection without selecting a room. So let's find a room. This page here, the Room Search Wizard, will bring up all of our buildings that are available to you. What you'll want to do is scroll through which building is your choice and click on it. We're going to look at Kreischer Batchelder Hall. We'll click on that. It'll load the floors for us. What you'll find in every building, no matter what building you pick, a layout similar to this. It'll show the floors here, and if there's single beds on the floor or double bedrooms on the floor here, and if there's triples, quads, or others. What you'll want to do is highlight the floor that you want to live on. By clicking on it, it'll highlight it and then hit Save and Continue. This will actually bring you to the Room Search Wizard page, which actually shows each room. A little bit about this page so you understand how it works is it'll show the hall here, the room number, and then there'll be an F or an M. If there's an M, the bed is signified for male. If there's an F, the room is signified for female. The next number on here is how many beds are available currently. So there's 2 beds available in this room. The last number on here is how many beds are in the room. So this room is completely open. Now if we look down here at 241, it shows that someone is in that room with 1 bed open. If this room had someone else in it, there'd show a 0 here, /2, and that room would be unavailable. Now, if you by mistake would pick a room that doesn't match your gender, the system will let you know that. I'm currently logged in as Freddie Falcon, which is a male. So if I click here, highlight this room, hit Save and Continue, the system's going to tell me that I'm not eligible for this room that I've selected. Please return to the room page and try again. I'll also get the same message if the room is filled or if the building is full. What we'll want to do is click on Rooms and go back and pick a room. So I have a confirmed roommate, but if I didn't and I was looking for a roommate, here in 241 there's 1 spot open, which means someone is in that room. If I'd like to see who's in that room prior to selecting that room, I can click on this magnifying glass. It'll bring up who's living in that room. As you can see, Test Remove, which is one of our test cases, is living in the room. I can click on View Profile and it'll show me his profile. As you can see here, it'll tell me their name, their description, the paragraph that they wrote, and then their sex and age. It'll also give me all the profile questions that we asked in the beginning and their answers to those. So I can look through here and say, is this person a good match for me? Yes or no. If they're not, then I can go on and look for another room. But since I have a confirmed roommate, I'm going to select 242. What I do is highlight the room and then hit save and continue. What this will do is bring up the clock that'll start. This is very important. You have 5 minutes from this point to confirm your room assignment. If you don't within 5 minutes, this room that's on hold right now will come available for anyone else. At this moment, the room is offline, so no one can get it but me. So here I'll need to select my bed. When you pull down, it's going to give you any bed that is open in the room. The -1 and -2 really mean nothing, so you can pick either room, either bed. So I'm going to click 1. Now, since I have a confirmed roommate prior to receiving my selection time, I'm able to assign my roommate to the room also. So I can pull down and click this. I can choose to assign him or not. My roommate can go in and do the exact same thing. Now, if my roommate and I have talked about it and I have agreed to assign both of us to a room, what my roommate will need to do after I assign each other is to log back into the system and select his meal plan and confirm his room assignment. So now, since we're set, we'll hit reserve beds. This is going to come up and show us our reserve beds. So I'm here and I will show up twice because there's a fall and a spring assignment. And the same for my roommate. I will be in the bold bed here as it shows up. If I want to view profiles at this point, I can also view profiles just like I did before. Now what I want to do is go down and hit save and continue. Now if I realize at this point this is not the room I want to live in, I can hit cancel my room, which will take me back into the system to select my room. So if I hit this, it'll bring me back up and ask me if I want to cancel my reservation. If I click this, I will cancel out of my reservation. If I choose not to do this, I can just click back over here on rooms and hit down, save, and continue. So now I need to pick my meal plan. I can go through here, any of these 3 are available to me. To learn more about meal plans, check out our website. I hit save and continue, and now it comes up as my confirmation. So it talks about my application, the dates of my application, the bill room, the room type, what floor I'm on. And then I come down here and I can see my roommate and all of our information. And I can confirm my room assignment. And now my process is completed. As you can see, my room assignment is complete and my application will show complete at this page. Now, say that I have done this and I want to go back in and cancel my room because I've decided I don't want to live with my roommate. I'd like to live next to him maybe. So I click on rooms, log back in, and I'd click on rooms, and I'd cancel my room. Now, I'm only canceling my room, not my roommate's room. Once I've assigned my roommate, I'm not able to cancel his room again. He'll need to log in and cancel his own room. So I hit yes. This will cancel my room. Now I'm back into the search wizard. I can search again for another room, go back into Chrysler Batchelder, because I wanted to live next to him, not in the room with him. So I click on second floor, save and continue, and I scroll down, and I can see my roommate is still in this room, but I want to live next to him, so I'll pick 243, click on that, save and continue. And since I'm only assigning myself, I can put myself in the 1 bed or the 2 bed. Again, 1 or 2 doesn't really matter. Click on that, hit reserve beds. The same thing will come up. I'll need to reconfirm my meal plan to make sure I haven't made any changes. But what you'll see here is the other bed is empty. Now, once I get a roommate, his name will show up here, and he can view my profile just like I had done others. So I can hit save and continue, come up, I want to stay with the bronze meal plan, save and continue, and again, my roommate is all, or my room information is all confirmed right here. Hit confirm application, and I am done with the process. Again, students have until June 1st to go in and do these changes. You can continue to change throughout that time till June 1st. After June 1st, if you'd like to make a change to your housing assignment, you'll need to call the Office of Residence Live at 419-372-2011. Again, if you have any questions throughout this process, please give our office a call, again at 419-372-2011. Again, hope you have a great day, and we look forward to helping you through the room selection process.